Hello guys, it is Alyssa and welcome back to another video. Thank you for clicking and watching because this video is a really important one, at least for me. As we know, things have been getting insanely expensive. People are caught up in so much debt, a lot of loans, and now we just had the presidential elections and things might go even more south unless you're making $350,000 a year. So I have a proposal. On how we're gonna try to get out of these hard times. Okay. So it's gonna require some things that at least us as Americans are not used to. It's gonna require actually relying upon our fellow man and our neighbors. It's going to require for you to put down individualism and capitalism to some extent. It's going to require you to do that so that you can get by and get further and hopefully eventually reach wealth or peace or whatever you're trying to reach, right? So whatever I'm going to mention in this video is literally nothing new. I'm actually calling for us to kind of go backwards a bit and to create a better community and, a more tethered system around us. So first things first, in order for this to work and for this proposal to sound good to you, I want to explain the use of other forms of capital, because that's really what we're going to have to start doing, right? So we're going to have to start using different forms. So of course there's monetary capital, money. Then there's temporal, your time, intellectual, what you know, and then there's your social capital, who you know. And we're going to have to start finding a way of combining all of these things, or just depending on like one or two of them, because I don't know about you, I'm ready to possibly step away from my 9-to-5 a bit and stop giving up so much time and at least putting time into something else, because that's one thing that we'll never get back, no matter which other form of capital goes into it. So it's always going to be at least two forms of capital that you're using, because time is one that we're all using. I'm using it right now. I'm using it while I'm sleeping, while I'm in bed, while I'm up, while I'm at work. Time is always a form of capital that you're always doing, right? You're always using. So you pair time with monetary. So you give your time into whatever, maybe your job, a skill, and you get money for that time, right? So it's either you find a way to put your time into something that pays more, or you withdraw some of that time from that and put it into something else. And maybe you could put it into like your intellectual capital, so what you know, your skills, and then from there you and someone else can start trading what you know, or you can start trading favors. So I know how to knit, but maybe that person that wants a sweater from me doesn't necessarily want to know, but they just want a sweater. Okay, cool. So I can make a sweater, but then you might know how to change the oil in my car. So boom, I make that, you change the oil, we both get what we need, and we can continue on with our lives and save money and keep building where we can. And then the last one is social capital. I think now more than ever, we got to put our phones down. We have to get back out there and start socializing. We have to get to know one another. And because I can't tell you how many times like I've gotten the job, I got the internship because of someone I knew, or I was able to make something happen for someone else because they knew me. Like that's one of the biggest ways right now that people are getting jobs and they're getting into new opportunities, because of the people that they know. So And I'm not saying like go out there and just start using anybody or anything, because that's where things start to break apart. And that's why I said in the beginning of this, that would be hard, because a lot of you want the village, right? You want the village, you want people to come rally around, but you don't want to give into the village so that the village can continue being the village. And that's gonna be really, really hard for some of y'all to actually give to people, so that you can also get back, and you can also have good human-like relationships and not just see everyone as transactional. But maybe that sounds like me projecting a bit, I don't know. But it's been working really well for me and my circle of people. I've gotten a lot out of it, even to the point that, you know, we just started like a new business together, and it's private, it's not necessarily open to the public yet, but we're getting started on it, and I feel really great about it. So yeah, I'll probably make more of a video on that, just so that you guys can have an example on how to use the people you already have around you, so that you all can kind of come together and you all can benefit from the group work. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. It sounds good to me. Relying on each other, finally, not letting the media make us out to be enemies constantly. Sounds good to me. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Bye.